I've been here. Grinding, trying to get to this point. The team and the culture that we have, this is the best position that we've been in since I've been here, to make those dreams come to life.
Let's get it together.
Yeah, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that.
Let's get it.
And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Lakers, Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Thomas in at the 3 slot. Well, recently we received word on the Player of the Week award. And once again, MP being recognized for his play.
Without a question, B.A. MP separated himself from the rest of the pack with his performance. He was on a tear all week long.
No foul for me today, y'all.
Ayton passes to Booker.
Trying to go foul.
And he's going for the lob. And it's Bridges with the jam.
This is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
To the middle. Here's Thomas. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by Davis.
The defensive effort was lacking, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Bridges. Averaging around 6 a game. And Davis with the block. That one falls. Here's Westbrook. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Thomas. The Suns clear it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies.
Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
Here's Paul. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bridges. Over James. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first one falls.
Kel Bridges, I think one of those talents coming out of college. A lot of teams expected him to have a 10 or 12-year career playing a great role as a two-way player in the NBA.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Here's Thomas. He's putting up some terrific numbers. Over 28 a game.
Anthony Davis showing those young AD skills as a point guard.
And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Now here's Paul. His last outing, we saw him score 13.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And he jams it home with authority.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Phoenix calls timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Crowder finds Ayton. Pass to Bridges. And that one hits the back iron. The Lakers in the lead. And here's Westbrook, covered by Crowder. Here's Bradley. Here's Thomas. Second chance effort. Davis hits.
All length there.
I got to get off that
the assertive attitude. And it just makes him such a handful on the offensive glass.
Come on, y'all, put some boards up.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Out to Bridges to halt the run. Fires hitting the triple. Bridges has got 6 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Bridges. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Nunn comes in for Bradley. And the Suns will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Now here's Booker. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist from Booker.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the Lakers.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Thomas in for Westbrook. And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him. No debate there. He got hammered.
First free throw is good.
Substitution for the Suns.
Here's Thomas. He had 31 in the win against Chicago.
And he also contributed a couple blocks, too. Just a glimpse at the impact he had on defense.
Now here's Nunn. They trail by 1. Pass to Thomas. 5 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock from 13. Second shot opportunity. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. And so in the game for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at small forward.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime in their last time out against the Bulls was tremendous. He had 31 points and a season-high number of rebounds. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Greg.
B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And so here's Phoenix. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Good on the shot. Ayton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
What is it that teams need to do at this point to keep players motivated for the second half of the season?
Well, if you've talked about goals at some point during training camp, it's a great time coming back from the All-Star break and as the season ends to remind the team of the things that you guys dedicated yourselves to doing. And this gives you the opportunity and runway to achieve those things.
Paul, shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Here he goes, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
Good idea to make Ayton earn it at the line because he's a menace in the paint. Don't let him get that shot up.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Westbrook in for Nunn. Pass to Thomas. And that one is stuffed right through.
Good vision by LeBron, always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide-open teammate.
Booker with it. Give him 8 points now. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Booker's got 10.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Pass to Bradley. Now here's Davis. He's covered by Ayton. Westbrook with it. Now Davis. The turnaround. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Davis has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook against Paul. Puts up a 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Pass to Bridges. There's the 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently not...
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. We've got Avery Bradley. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Thomas in at the 3. That's the group for Frank Vogel getting going here in the second half. Driving to the basket. That shot, no good. Ayton with the defensive effort. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Second free throw, no good. The Suns trailing. Now here's Booker.
And Russell Westbrook on the move once again, this time to the Lakers. Now, what's interesting, I mean, he played so long for the OKC Thunder, and now on his 4th team in the past 4 years. But still, you can't deny the impact when he's on the floor.
Paul tipped. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Paul. On the wing, Davis. Pass to James. Got it. James has got his first 2 points.
Well, defensively, that's what you're trying to prevent, and LeBron James is too good.
And here's Bridges. Baseline try. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Bridges has got 11 points.
That's how you do it. Work for the high percentage look.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter here. Kaminsky finds Payne. Crowder with it. They get it back. Got a piece of it.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Pass to Howard. Here's Thomas, covered by McGee. And he drives in. Hauled in by McGee.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Los Angeles foul. Sun substitution, Chris Paul.
7 seconds left in the third. Pass to McGee. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Jake Crowder. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Johnson, and it's Paul in at the point. Sends it home from three-point land.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Driving inside.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Ball against Westbrook. Poke loose. Throws it up high.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Kaminsky outside, takes it inside, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Johnson, and he can't get that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. They've led by as much as 10.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Shot from the low post is good. And the Lakers lead by 9.
A soft touch there from Dwight, gifted at measuring those interior shots.
Out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Well, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And the Suns also making a change. Booker, he's checked in for McGee. It's blocked. Here's Thomas, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis. Uses the glass on the layup.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Phoenix calls timeout.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
James checked in for Anthony. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He called out their ball control, saying, quote, no more turnovers. That has to be the mindset. We need to stop rushing and start dictating.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Inside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
To the wing on the left. Westbrook against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Looking to win the run. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
If Ayton can get in that kind of position, he could be a bully on the inside.
Here's Thomas. Out left to the wing. To the inside. The Suns clear it.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. And those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas. And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Lakers.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And they increased their win total to 29.
But they've got two more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Paul. That zone between the arc and the paint might be his favorite. A career 50% two-point shooter.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Westbrook. An easy two on the layup.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Paul passes to Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Bridges. Misses there. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside